Anybody know what Elf Inspectors does? Hang on. Alexa, what's an elf inspector?
Here's something I found on dictionary.com. The noun spectre is usually defined as a visible incorporeal spirit, especially one of a terrifying nature, ghost, phantom, apparition.
Alexa, what is an health inspector?
Thanks for letting me know.
Alexa, what's environmental health?
Environmental health is the branch of public health concerned with all aspects of the natural and built environment affecting human health.
What is a health inspector? Alexa, what does an health inspector do?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, what is an officer of environmental health?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, what's the difference between a rat and a mouse?
Rats are a lot larger than mice. They can grow to 40 centimeters long. Rats' snouts are blunter and, unlike mice, their tails are normally hairless.
Alexa, what's the biggest a mouse grows?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, how big does a wild mouse grow? She's thicker.
Here's something I found from the article Pacific Pocket Mouse on Wikipedia. In the wild, the Pacific pocket mouse lives about 3 to 5 years.
Alexa, what do you do when you get a mouse in your house?
I'm not sure.
I think she's pissed up, Alexa. Alexa, are you drunk?
No, not me.
Alexa, how do you trap a mouse?
According to WikiHow, to catch a mouse, start by buying a few mouse traps online or from a grocery or hardware store. Spring-loaded traps are an effective and inexpensive option, and are more humane than glue traps. Bake the traps with foods that are high in fat, sugar and protein. While cheese can work as bait, better choices are peanut butter, bacon, chocolate, or pet food. Because of its sticky consistency, peanut butter is often a very effective option. Set the traps, then place them in spots where you've seen evidence of a mouse, and check on them every day to see if you've caught one. To make your own mouse trap, start by partially flattening an empty paper towel roll so it can rest on a flat surface without rolling. Then, put some bait that won't fall out, like peanut butter, on the inside of one end of the tube. Once you've added the bait, balance the tube on the end of a counter or table near where you've seen the mouse. Place a tall bucket or trash can directly below it. Wait for the mouse to crawl through the tube to get the bait, which will cause it to fall into the bucket or can. Check the can daily, or any time you notice the tube has fallen. Once you've caught the mouse in the bucket, carry it outside well away from your home before letting it go. To learn more details about this and other how-tos from WikiHow, say Open WikiHow.
Open WikiHow. Alexa, open WikiHow.
Hi. Ask me how to do anything.
Alexa, how do you get rid of keyboard warriors?
How to fight. To quickly inflict damage in a fight and make a getaway, kick your opponent in a vulnerable area, like the groin, knee, or abdomen. Poke them in the eye or punch them in the nose by making a fist with your thumb on the outside and pushing your weight through your shoulder and arm. If your opponent is holding you from behind, stomp on their instep or headbutt their nose with the back of your head. If you're knocked to the ground, kick your opponent's shin, knee, or groin, but never take your eyes off of them. If you need help, yell as loudly as you can. Say read steps, if you want me to read each step in detail.
Alexa, what is a troll?
This article doesn't have a summary video to play. Say next, to get the next step.
Next.
Step 2. Punch your opponent. The first thing you have to do is make your fist the right way. To make an effective fist, fold your 4 fingers downward into your hand and place
Alexa!
your thumb on the outside of your
Alexa!
fingers, not on the inside.
Oh my God,
unless
she's
you want to break
obsessed
your
with
thumb.
fainting.
Punch your opponent in their nose or stomach to cause some serious damage. The simple straight punch is best for untrained fighters. Here's how you do it. Keep your elbow bent at a 30 to 45 degree angle in front of your face, and keep your hands up at all times. Extend the fist along with your elbow and shoulder, straightening your arm. Push your weight through your shoulder and into your arm, connecting the punch at the peak of your extension to get the most force for your hit. Say next, to get the next step.
Alexa, how do you know you've got a good sense of humour?
How to have a sense of humour. To have a sense of humour, learn a few funny jokes online, or watch some stand-up comedy skits to see what people normally laugh at. Then, practice making small jokes with your friends and family members about things that you have in common, like the weather or school. Try saying something like, "If it keeps snowing, we're going to have to ski to school." When you're making jokes, be sure to think about the people you're talking to in the context before you say the joke, since some jokes can be offensive. Say read steps, if you want me to read each step in detail.
No, Alexa. Alexa,
Thank-
Alexa, what is strong?
Hi. Ask me how to do anything.
Alexa, how do you know when you're strong?
How to be strong. To be mentally strong, work on having a positive outlook in life, even when things aren't going as you wanted or planned. If someone is trying to bring you down, stay strong and remember that no one can take your positive attitude away from you. Also, even though it's not always easy, always push yourself and try again whenever you fail, since mentally strong people don't give up. Say read steps, if you want me to read each step in detail.
Read steps.
Step 1. Remember that you are in control. Strength implies having power and being able to change your own life, while weakness implies being powerless and helpless. Whatever your circumstances, there are things you can control, and things you can't. The key is to focus on the things you can control. Make a list of what is troubling you, then make a list of what you can do to make each situation better. Accept the items on the first list, they are what they are, and focus your energy on the second list. In studies of people with a high adversity quotient, AC, it's observed that resilient people not only always find some aspect of a situation that they can control, but also feel responsible for taking action to fix the situation, even if their hardship was caused by someone else. Those with a low AC, however, ignore opportunities to take action and deflect accountability, presuming that because they didn't create the situation, they should not be the ones to fix it. Say next, to get the next step.
Next.
Step 2. Choose your attitude. Sometimes, we encounter situations in which we really are helpless to enact change. Even though these times are trying, you can still be in control because no matter what, you can always control your attitude towards life. As Viktor Frankl put it, we who lived in concentration camps can remember the men who walked through the huts comforting others, giving away their last piece of bread. They may have been few in number, but they offer sufficient proof that everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Regardless of what is happening, be positive. If somebody is making your life miserable, don't let them crush your spirit. Continue to be proud, have hope, and remember that attitude is something that no one can take away from you. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, as Eleanor Roosevelt said. Try not to let a crisis or hardship in one area of your life spill over into other areas of your life. If you're facing great difficulty with work, for instance, don't behave irritably towards your significant other when they've done nothing but try to help. Eliminate the side effects of your hardship by controlling your own attitude. Resilient people do not turn every setback into a catastrophe.
Bring the dogs out.
Nor do they
Look,
let
I stood up
negative
to
events
the
have a
pain.
domino effect through their lives. If it helps, remember and recite the Serenity Prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Say next, to get the next step.
Alexa, what is a cyberbully?
This article doesn't have a summary video to play. Say next, to get the next step.
Next.
Step 3. Rediscover your zest for life. Emotionally strong people view each and every day as a gift. They try to structure them so that the gift is taken advantage of fully. Remember when you were a child and could get excited by the simplest wonders of life, playing with leaves in the fall, drawing a make-believe animal, eating a small. Find that inner child. Be that inner child. Your ability to be mentally and emotionally strong depends on it. Say next, to get the next step.
Alexa, finish this conversation.
Hi. Ask me how to do anything.
Alexa, how do you make people laugh?
How to make someone laugh. To make someone laugh, try poking fun at yourself by making a joke about one of your quirks or flaws. For example, you could joke about how you're strangely tall for your age or bring up your irrational fear of birds. You could also try using funny puns to make them laugh. For example, if you're walking up the stairs together, you could be like, I don't trust these stairs. They're always up to something. Even just a perfectly timed sarcastic or witty remark can be a great way to make someone crack up. Say read steps, if you want me to read each step in detail.
Alexa, no, I don't, thank you.
How to deal with not being thanked for a gift. It can be hurtful when someone doesn't thank you for a gift. Try to remember that someone not saying thank you has nothing to do with you. It's just a poor reflection on them. No matter why they didn't thank you, remember that giving without getting anything in return just makes you a more generous person. However, if it's really bothering you, you might want to confront them about it. Ask the person if they got your gift first just to make sure.
Jamesy!
If they did and they still don't thank you when you bring it up, let them know that you're hurt. You could say something like, it bothered me that you didn't say thanks or even acknowledge your present. Did you not like it or something?
I'd never do that.
Say read steps.
Never.
If you want me to read each step in detail.
Alexa, no.
Sorry, nothing came up. Can you try again?
Alexa, how do you know you're grateful when you receive a gift?
How to react to a gift you do not like. While nearly everyone gets a gift that they don't like, there are ways to not make the gift giver feel bad. When you get the present, look the person in the eye and say thank you no matter how you feel about the present. Try to react to the thought behind the gift by saying things like, I really appreciate that you thought of me, or what a thoughtful gift. If the gift giver starts to ask questions about if you'll use the present or how often, distract them by asking them questions about the present, like where they found it or what made them think of it for you. If you're really close to the person,
So if
who
I
gave
do
you
that,
the
you know I
gift,
don't like
tell
it.
them the truth if they push and, hopefully, have a good laugh about it. Say read steps if you want me to read each step in detail.
Alexa, what is a good sense of humour? Jamesy.
Hi. Ask me how to do anything.
Hi, Alexa. Tell me what is a good sense of humour.
Hi. Ask me how to do anything.
Alexa, turn Wiki off.
Hi. Ask me how to do anything.
Alexa, can you jump?
How to jump. To jump vertically, start by taking 1 to 2 preliminary steps to generate momentum. Next, bend your knees and push your body up with your legs. Then, spring off the floor on the balls of your feet and swing your arms forward while straightening your whole body, as though you were uncoiling a spring.
That's it, I'm done.